Where you at, Berto?
Another beauty trend making black women look ugly. Get right into the video, man. Y'all really seem to like the last video that we reacted to by Sandra Faye. Me personally, while I agreed with some points, I think she's being a little bit harsh. But you know what they say, sometimes the truth hurts.
You're not wiping correctly because you have so much booty skin to try to wipe, and you're not taking the time to lift the cheeks apart to clean it.
All right, this is nasty work. This is Queen Ant activity. What are we doing here? Yikes. Before you get the BBL, advise you to hit the gym and find a psychologist. Please, I can agree with that statement. Oh my God.
Who told you that looked good? I want to know. Whoever told you that this is the look needs to be arrested. Because what in the absolute hell is this? First of all, look, we as black people, we need to stop glorifying the idea of thick, because thick no longer means what it was supposed to mean, right? We are doing everything, like I said, hyperbolic. Everything is so hyperbolic within the black community, and it's so disturbing. You know, I find myself not wanting to ask these questions because to be able to answer them, I would have to have some form of mental illness. How do you look at this and think, I want that?
Yeah, I mean, I'll agree, bro. I've never been a fan of the BBLs. Don't get me wrong. I'm an ass guy. As a man, I can appreciate a nice peach. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I love an organic looking peach. For my petite ladies, when y'all get in the gym and y'all, work that thing, it look good. You know what I'm saying? It look proportionate to your body. I can, you know what I'm saying? I could look at something and be like, okay, that booty is small, but it look good on her though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta appreciate and love your body. And then we got the thicker women that, they pop out a certain way and it's like, okay, that look proportionate to her body. But when you look like naturally more of a stick bug type of build and you go just put that Queen Ant behind there, it's like, whoa, that's you know what I'm saying? That don't look right. The thigh to booty ratio, it's cooked. It's chopped cheese, gang. I'm not gonna lie to you.
This is botched. In every sense of the word, botched. Like, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of when my daughter has her diaper and it's full. Like, this is what it reminds me of. It's so exaggerated.
I heard it stank too.
And look, I understand. We as women, we often struggle with our image, body dysmorphia, all of these things. Hell, I've had issues with body image, but this is not how you fix it. And the caption is absolutely correct. Before you get a BBL, I advise you to hit the gym and find a psychologist, because surgery is not the answer.
And it always looks better when you do it the natural way, bro. Like, all jokes aside, I'm talking shit, but like if y'all go in the gym and work on your shit, it's gonna look 10 times better than, getting this. You know what I'm saying? I promise you, it's gonna look 1,000,000 times better. You're gonna feel a lot better. You're gonna be able to move. You know what I'm saying? This girl look like she can't even swing properly, body all awkward and shit.
And you'll find that with most of these surgeries, these women are going to the most sketchiest of places to get
they can't even really afford it for real.
And it is a damn mess. And you know what makes me so annoyed with this whole conversation is that we'll get on here and complain about how black people don't have any money, but then we see black people everywhere spending money on stupid things like this. Spending their money to look like an exaggerated cartoon character. Spending money to have an ant booty. To have a booty that don't match the thighs. I don't understand.
Yo, real quick, if you like making money, I need you to watch this part of the video. If you don't like making money, then go ahead and skip it, but that really should be none of y'all. I know you guys have been seeing me promote this new app called Free Cash. And the big talk of the town is
this a scam, Berto? What is this?
Well, look at this guy. And this guy, all people from our community that are making money through the Free Cash app. The link is in the description. Even one person from my boy Astro Dior's community made $1,000 using the Free Cash app. I know it sounds crazy, but yes, you can make free money while playing games on your phone. But let me break this down in a very clear way for you guys so you know exactly what's going on. When you sign up for Free Cash using the link in my description, once you're in, you're gonna see a list of games pop up. You download them, you play them, you beat the levels, get to the certain requirements that they tell you to hit. And once you get there, you're gonna get some credits sent to your account. Every single time you hit the requirements, you get paid real money. And they make the process so easy that you can cash out that money into your PayPal or even gift cards. And yes, it is completely free to use. Now, there are some options where you can spend a little cheese to get through the level faster, but you don't need to do that. The reason why this is even possible is because these games are trying to get new players onto their platform. So they pay free cash to pay you to get people to play the game. Now, I know I showed you a crazy example of somebody making up to $1,000, which it's possible, but realistically, it might take some time. This is just an easy way you can make an extra 10, maybe 20 bucks, just doing something that you guys probably do for free anyway. So if you're gonna be bullshitting on your phone playing games, why not get paid? So if you've been on the fence, this is your sign. Click the link in my description and try out a few games. And when you make your money, take a screenshot and send it to me, bro, because I want to see y'all make that cheese. Because if I'm winning, I want to make sure y'all winning too. I love y'all. Y'all know what to do. Link in the description, and you're gonna get a $5 bonus using my shit. Now let's get right back to the video. Where you at, family?
Why are we plotting on our own downfall?
If y'all gonna BBL the cheeks, you might as well BBL the thighs too. Is that a thing? Hold on, I put y'all on game. Hey, surgeons, I'm gonna need my 15, 20%, man. Y'all gotta start sticking some fat in the thighs too.
And this is why I said in the previous video, there is a subset of Black women in general, but I'm talking to my community. And I'm gonna be honest, I get so annoyed. Well, white women do it too. I'm not a white woman. That is for their community.
Hell no, she did not zoom in on the fire alarm.
To figure out, that is for their community to handle. Let them handle their problems. I'm talking to my community. Why are we going out bad like this? That whataboutism isn't gonna save you. It's not gonna make the BBL look any better. And this is, like I said, a mental illness, because there's no way you can look in the mirror and say, this is the look. You have to have some type of mental disorder. And that's why I really wish that these plastic surgeons would be forced to make sure that their clients get psychological help before they do this. But let's be so for real here. They would never do something like that.
Yeah, that's going to weaken the bag.
Because their whole goal is to make money. Because a lot of times these BBLs be getting botched, and then guess what? You have to go in and get it fixed, and guess what? They charge you every single time.
And I've heard that, you know, there was one shorty that we reacted to on the channel a while back. I don't remember her name. She was an OF chick. She went and got 3 BBLs and then lost her life on the third one. You know, I think it caused like some type of blood clot and whatnot. So, you know, these things are potentially life-threatening too, just so you can look better when it really just looks crazy.
It's a terrible situation, and a lot of these women are being taken advantage of, and they don't even realize it. And people are preying on their mental illness. They're preying on their body dysmorphia. We need to be honest with folks. This looks a mess. And I hate that for this woman. I truly do. And you know, I'm gonna give you guys a little story time, because I've seen this out in the wild, right?
Talk to me.
I've seen this out in the wild with Justin. So this one time we were at...
You ain't gonna tell the story right. So we was at the gas station, and I went to go find my drink
What is this, her man?
inside the fridge. I walked past one of the workers that worked there. I looked at a quick glance. I'm like, what? And I did a double take. I'm like, what the hell? I grabbed my drink and then walked back slowly, and I looked. I'm like, oh no, that shit fake. That ass is fake. I'm like, ain't no way that shit real. And so I went up to Sandra, and Sandra asked me, she said, why you walk down that aisle twice? I didn't even tell her. I just told her to go and walk through the aisle and look for herself. I said, just go over there and look at that woman, and you come back and you tell me. So she went over there. She did the same shit I did the double take, came back, and we both started cracking up laughing like, God damn, what the hell was that?
Why are we turning ourselves into a freak show? And you know the weird...
It's bad out here in Houston too. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, you be walking in Houston and you dead ass be seeing some shit like, yo, whoa, what in God's name did you do to yourself? Like, you really will see some crazy shit out here, bro.
The part about it was she was actually working at the gas station. So sis, you mean to tell me you took your gas station money and spent it to go get a botched BBL? This is why I can't take these conversations.
Oh, wow. Even thinking about that, it's like, yeah, bro, get your priority. Like, no offense to anybody working the gas station, right? You know what I'm saying? You got to get your money how you get it, but you're working at the gas station, gang. You know what I mean? Like, that says like, hey, I'm working at the gas station, and unless y'all got some facts for me that I don't know, or is the gas station paying like that? Is that like a 6-figure job? You know, from what I know, it's probably minimum wage at best. So why are you spending money on a BBL exactly?
surrounding money in the Black community seriously. Because when we get our money, we waste it on uglifying ourselves. We waste it on things that are so stupid, but then we want to complain about the situation we're in. Reparations is probably not going to happen, but guess what you can do? Not waste your money on botching your body or getting those caterpillar eyelashes or
Oh man,
whatever.
she still heard about that.
Whatever else ugly ass trend that we use to uglify ourselves within society. We could literally save that money and then go get things for ourselves, build infrastructure for ourselves, create a leveled playing field for ourselves. But rather than do that, we would spend that money to get a booty that don't match our thighs. Make it make sense. You can't, okay?
These hoes be expensive too. What would that be? At least 5,000-10,000. That might be a cheap one as well.
Okay? The only way it will make sense is, like I said, if you had this mental illness.
Just go to the gym. Literally just go to the gym. It looks like she got her tits done too. After. Let's see. Nah, I'm not gonna lie, this is not the worst one I've seen before, but just go to the gym. And you know what sucks? It doesn't look, now this isn't the worst one I've seen, but like just objectively, bro, I'm always a little cautious when I'm talking about people's bodies, bro. But like, look at the clear like body fat. You know what I'm saying? It's like it just looks sloppy, my nigga. And you know, I can't even really respect it because it's like you didn't even try. Just go to the gym. It's kind of like just trying to put a band-aid on shit. Just go to the gym. You're literally going to look more tight. You're going to look more fit. You're going to look more proportionate to your body. You're going to feel better. If we could scratch everything else, you're going to feel better about yourself. You're going to feel more confident about yourself. You know what I'm saying? You worked for it, so nobody can take that away from you. You know, when you just go and take the easy way out and get these BBLs, you're not even improving upon your mental health for real, because it's like the quote unquote easy fix and it still doesn't look good. So you end up still looking in the mirror and kind of like, damn, this shit's chopped cheese for real. And it only further, kind of fucks your mind up. But God crafted us in a very unique way. And if you go and reach your full potential by just working out and getting to it the organic way, like, you are going to feel so much better about yourself. Oh, damn.
All
That's
that and your
crazy.
back is still big. Sis, what is this?
Yeah, so she's really saying what I'm saying. It's like, okay, this isn't the worst BBL I've ever seen in life, but it's like your back has rolls, gang. It's like the only way you're willing to improve your body is by doing it surgically. Because it definitely looked like she had her tits done too. But now it's just like, okay, you got ass, tit, and back fat.
You did all this to make your waist look, I guess, a little bit smaller, but sis, the rest of you is still big. Sis, get on a good, healthy diet, better yet, a good, healthy lifestyle, and just lose the weight. And now if you do gain weight, it's gonna come back even more messed up because your body has been altered surgically. When you have lipo and things like that, when you gain the weight back, it doesn't always come back looking the most natural because you've disrupted the tissue in your body. We will do anything but live a healthy lifestyle. And
I'll tell you this, bro, when for someone like her, everybody's body's different, but you lock in for 3 months. 3 months is nothing. It will pass. Like, you will literally see night and day difference. You eat super clean. You go in the gym. You get your cardio in. You know what I'm saying? You do a little bit of weightlifting. I promise you, in 3 months, the fat will melt off your body. I know this. I know this. I've done it for myself. I've helped other people do it. You know what I'm saying? I've always said when I probably turn like 45, I'm probably gonna retire from this type of content and get into my fitness trainer bag, because it's like, it really is that easy, bro. Like, you can change your life and your physique and get to your dream goals, bro. Just lock in 3 months And depending on like where you are, maybe you can't have your dream body in 3 months, but you will see night and day difference if you lock in.
It's sad.
You okay back there?
Wow.
No. All right, so I'm gonna try to drive as slow as possible and try to miss some of these humps because there's a lot of humps on these roads. So
Is this how they have to move after the surgery?
we're gonna get there as smooth as we can.
And see, brothers, I'm about to get on y'all for a second. The men who are out here hyping this stuff up, y'all are gross. I'm sorry, y'all are gross. Y'all really will get out here and hype women up to make freak shows out of their bodies. And while I do believe it is on the woman to not do this to themselves, you're still disgusting for this. Why are we out here hyping us up to uglify ourselves?
I mean, all I know is any girl I've ever been with who has ever said, you know, some bullshit to me, even if it was like playing like, oh, I want to do this, I want to get this done, I'll be like, no, you're not. Like, I'll deadass be like, no, you're not. And at the end of the day, I can't control that woman. But if that's my girl, I'm empowering her to know that she's beautiful and she can be as, you know what I'm saying? If she got to work on something, let's work on it together and we can lock in together. Like, that's how I'm coming as a man. Now, again, I don't know this brother. It's just a video, so we judging off of this. But it is her body, and if she got the money to do her procedure, I mean, shit, can you really stop her? No. But at the same time, for me personally, I probably would make it a make or break situation. Like, yo, I don't want you to do this to your body. At the end of the day, you can do whatever you want, and I'm not controlling you, but I really am gonna feel some type of way if you go get this done. Unless it's some type of shit where it's just like, I don't know, you have just this abnormally huge nose and it's like, okay, this is not even like, it's just clearly a deformity and it's fucking you up mentally to where it's like, all right, you know, that's what cosmetic surgery is for, you know, like just anomalies that we just really can't control and just to help take that edge off. Like, fine, I'm not gonna be unreasonable, you know, these things exist for a reason, right? But like BBLs, gang, it's kind of like, bro, just lock in and let's do some squats, babe. I got you.
To make ourselves freak shows, to harm ourselves. These BBLs are extremely dangerous. And what a lot of people don't realize is that oftentimes when you get surgeries like this, you have to continue to get those surgeries or else you end up looking like a deflated ant booty. Let's be so for real here. This stuff does not look cute. And the men that are out here hyping this BS up.
And the crazy part is people are doing it so young now. Like, God damn, if you was gonna resort to this, at least be like on your way out on some shit like where working out in the gym is just, it's just damn near impossible for you to do because y'all ass can't move or something. Girls are going and doing this in their early 20s, bro. And that's why the cycle doesn't stop. And by the time they fucking 45, they looking like a goddamn puffer fish in the face and all over their body because they've just have been doing surgical procedures for years since there was a youngin'.
Y'all are a mess just the same. Because why are you hyping up your women to make asses out of themselves? No pun intended. Y'all will do anything but go to the gym. Y'all will do anything but eat right. Surgery can't fix this. We need to start truly loving ourselves and taking care of ourselves. Sis does not have to look like this.
She does look like a beetle, I'm not gonna lie.
This is odd. It's not natural. Whenever you move one thing to another part of your body, like that's not meant to be there, your body is going to respond by trying to attack it or dissolve it. Like, that's what a lot of people don't understand. When you're moving the fat from your stomach and your arms to your butt, it's a different type of fat, right? And so that's why a lot of times that fat won't stick and you'll
it's just making me uncomfortable.
have a lumpy booty, okay? You'll have a lumpy ass, and it's because it's dissolving in some areas and sticking in other areas, and it's so dangerous. Why would you risk your life to end up looking like this? It's mental illness. And when I say it's mental illness, I'm not saying that to poke fun and be mean. I'm saying that because I am concerned. You have to be living in Delululand to think this is the look. People will
Yeah.
hype this up because they love a freak show. You know, there'll be a lot of women in my comments that be like, just why you such a hater? Why can't you just mind your business? I'm sorry.
She loves zooming in on that fire
I'm sorry
alarm,
that I
bruh.
care. I'm sorry that I don't want black women ruining themselves. I'm sorry that I want better for women in their lives. I'm sorry. My bad for not wanting you to be exploited. My bad for not wanting you to look like a whole ass clown in public. I'm sorry. My bad. But see, I'm not gonna stop bringing these things up because, like I said, I actually give a damn. It's the people hyping you up to destroy yourself because they want to see the downfall. Those are the people who are truly evil. Those are your true haters. Real haters will hype up dysfunction and BS. Me, I'm not going to do that. I will always encourage you to do better and to really be honest with yourselves about what it is we're doing to our bodies, to our chances in life. And look, I have a daughter. That's another level to this. I have a daughter and I don't want her falling victim to becoming a freak show like the rest of y'all. It's not going to happen. And if I could save somebody else's daughter from becoming a freak show, I will be
Sheesh.
doing that.
Oh my God, man. This is the type of shit you be seeing in Houston, bro. Woman, baby, you had no business doing that. None. This is actually the exact demographic that I described earlier.
That.
She kind of got the more stick bug build, which is fine. You know what I'm saying? I can always appreciate a petite woman. Small booties matter too. And then you just went and extended the hip and butt. Like, it just doesn't even look like it makes sense. It doesn't even look like it makes sense. And now I gotta get on your ass. Shorty's got 12s on. You know, there's a certain demographic of woman right here. All pink with the pink 12s. And then the ratchet bumblebee butt. And she's pretty. She's pretty. Why did she do this? She did not need to do this. Wow.
But I'm a hater if I point it out. The real hater is the doctor that did this to you. The real hater are the women who told you to get this done. They are the real haters, not me.
Just don't even come to the gym. It's honestly disrespectful. Like, you went, you got your body done, fine, whatever. Just don't even come to the gym, bro. Because it feels like you're trying to catfish us. It feels like you're trying to make us feel as if you worked for it. Just stay home. If you know what I'm saying? If you're going to bullshit in life and take the shortcut, just stay home.
What? The audacity for you to pull out your camera and record another woman because you think her BBL is too much? This is why people are afraid to come to the gym or have anxiety about people watching, judging, or possibly recording them.
I mean, that is true. I mean, you are bringing up a good point. She should be minding her business and not recording her in the gym. But come on, man. Are we going to keep being fucking softies forever? Like, we're allowed to judge people, bruh. We do it all the time. It's like, it is what it is.
You know, you're wrong and you need to be called out. And that's
true.
why I'm doing it. It's weird.
But I didn't record the video, so I get to point and laugh.
Pick me activity, okay? You don't want a BBL and you mad because you got to work for the body or the butt. And I get it. I'm working for the butt too, okay? But that's the route that we're choosing. And we shouldn't be judging somebody else because they made a different choice.
She
Oh,
want
well, we
BBL.
shouldn't be judging. Everyone judges. You're literally judging the woman that did the video right now. Everyone judges. I hate this idea. We shouldn't judge. You're judging right now. Hell, the people that are going to be thumb thugging.
That's why I said we all judge. Like, let's not act like we don't judge. But I'm also not gonna co-sign like, yeah, you're not supposed to be just recording strangers. You know, that is wrong. But again, I ain't record the video. I'm watching the video, so I can point and laugh.
In my comment section right now, guess what? You're judging. We all judge. Now, do I think she should have whipped out her phone and just randomly started recording this woman? No, I do think that's weird, and that's my judgment. But also, the BBL looks up. That's a judgment as well. Two things can be true at the same damn time.
That is true.
And to make it seem like, well, we had to work for our bodies, so we shouldn't be mad because she bought it. Like, no. Who buying this? Well, clearly somebody's buying it. I'm not buying this. Why would I spend money to botch my body? So like even the comparison that this woman is making is stupid. You're working for two different things. You should
I will say this isn't the worst we've seen though.
not be
The pink bug, her shit was crazy.
working to look like that. Going out in public and just recording people, unless it's like a threat and you need receipts, I do think that's weird. But I'm not gonna knock her for saying that the BBL looks messed up, because guess what it does. And I'm not gonna sit here and be like, why are you judging? Because guess what? Everyone at every single point in time, your life is literally a product of judgments. Yeah. Like, do these people not realize what these words mean? They just say these words and they just think it sounds good, but then they don't actually know what the hell they're saying. Every single time you think about something, you're making a judgment. Period, point blank, end of the conversation. Yes, her BBL is messed up. It looks gross. It's not good. I feel like if you're doing something so exaggerated like this, like your license should be removed. You shouldn't be allowed to practice anymore, because what in the actual hell?
God.
Just like you can't go to a doctor and tell them you want them to decapitate your arm just because, it should be the same thing. You should.
That's low-key a good-ass point. If I go into the doctor and be like, hey, bro, I just want my arm gone, because I just think it's aesthetically pleasing to not have arms. The doctor's going to be like, nigga, what? Fuck out my face, man. That's true. I ain't going to lie. She's one thing we have to give. What's her name? Miss Sandra Faye. She be talking. She be talking. She be talking. You might not like the delivery, but she be talking, man.
Shouldn't be allowed to go to a doctor and have them botch you just because you want to be botched.
Just because I wasn't afraid to get on here and say my BBL smelled like dumpster juice.
Oh.
Or don't make me the villain.
This is the ongoing fascinating saga of a woman whose BBL stank.
So in part one, I was telling y'all how my sit down ear was stinking real bad. And it got to the point to where I had to carry around a bottle of air freshener.
Hey, man. Only thing that could be worse than a fat, unproportional booty is a stank one, brother.
Or a bottle of perfume.
So how could a BBL cause somebody's sit-down air to stink really badly? Well, there are a number of possible...
I'm so glad I've never really experienced this. Like, for all my brothers and sisters in the comments, man, like, have y'all ever had to experience stank BBL booty?
Causes. Obviously, cleanliness and hygiene may have something to do with it, especially if you've had a BBL and things aren't feeling the same down there. But it also could be due to medical conditions. Let's hear a little bit more from her.
When I say that BBL really ruined my life, I even lost my boyfriend behind it. He was telling me the whole time, like, you're stinking real bad down there and I can't stomach it. It was the truth. It got to the point to where when I would get my laundry out of the dryer, it would still smell.
So it's either
Wow. Yeah, I'm about to imagine it's probably... the ass is too fat. Like, it's too fat. It's like, if you ever watched, what's that shit called? My 300-Pound Life. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Them motherfuckers be so big, they can't even clean certain parts of their body correctly, bro. It's just too much.
two things. One, you're not wiping correctly because you have so much booty skin to try to wipe, and you're not taking the time to lift the cheeks apart to
get the every crevice,
clean it, especially with like a wet wipe or something. Or you have flesh that is literally rotting. And I just, like I said, I don't understand why women are going through all of this just to look bad built. You're literally going through all of this just to look disgusting. Like, if you just do the slightest bit of research before getting a so-called BBL, you would realize it's not worth the risk. You're better off, like I said, going to the gym.
Yeah, you're better off going to the gym, man. You're just better off going to the gym. And if at worst, if you just have to get the BBL done, your bankroll better be long, bro. You better be going to the best motherfucking doctor. Y'all can't be going to the little popping mom and pop shop in ATL, hole in the wall, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna give you the discount. It's kind of like, I I wouldn't say it's the same, but I think a good, like another example is like when you go to get tattoos, you want to pay more. Like you want to pay more for your tattoos. Now, obviously, just because a nigga charge more doesn't necessarily mean the quality's gonna be better, but you want to go to a respectable, you know, a great artist with great reviews so you can get the best work. And I'm willing to pay top dollar because it's on your body forever. You're altering your body. So why would you want a discount on something that's going to be on your body forever? Man, we got to start thinking this shit through. My ladies, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, but please just hit the gym. Y'all don't need to do this. Love yourselves. Y'all are beautiful. Y'all are unique. You know what I'm saying? Play into what you got. Play into the way that God made you. If you're a more petite woman, perfect. You know what I'm saying? The niggas love small booties too. And if you're a bigger woman and you trying to lose some weight, trying to get tighter, just get in the gym. I promise you're going to feel so much better. You're going to be so much more confident, and it's going to look so much better. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Where you at, family? I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look too easy.